Watch as a routine shoplifting call turns into a masterclass in police procedure. In this slowed-down bodycam footage, we're breaking down the exact sequence of mistakes and tactics that led to one shoplifter's swift undoing. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into Target shoplifter's undoing, bodycam breakdown of the bust. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what Target shoplifter's undoing, bodycam breakdown of the bust is and why it matters. Based on the latest research and data, the officer's cruiser pulls into the shopping plaza parking lot, a scene of everyday normalcy. The call is a simple theft in progress from a large department store. We see the officer take a final moment to review the suspect description provided by loss prevention. His demeanor is calm, methodical, showing no sign of the impending confrontation. This initial composure is key, setting the stage for a controlled and professional response. He exits the vehicle, adjusting his body cam as he walks towards the store's entrance. Every movement is deliberate, a routine he has performed countless times before. As the automatic doors slide open, the officer's gaze immediately sweeps the area near the entrance. His training kicks in, scanning for anyone matching the description. There, by the electronics section, he spots his subject, a man in a gray hoodie, nervously glancing towards the exits. The officer doesn't make direct eye contact yet, instead choosing to observe from a distance. He notes the suspect's body language, the hunched shoulders, the quick, furtive movements. This passive observation phase is critical. It allows the officer to gather intelligence without escalating the situation prematurely. He's building a mental picture of the scene before he even says a word. The officer begins his approach, not directly head-on, but at a slight angle. This is a tactical decision to avoid appearing overly aggressive. He maintains a safe distance until he's close enough to speak in a calm, firm tone. "Sir, can I have a moment of your time?" he asks. The suspect freezes, a clear deer-in-headlights reaction. Notice how the officer positions himself between the suspect and the nearest exit, subtly cutting off the easiest escape route. His posture is relaxed but authoritative, using his presence to control the physical space. This nonverbal command often dictates the entire tone of the encounter. The officer's first question is deliberate: is there any reason the store's loss prevention would think you were concealing merchandise? He avoids accusatory language, giving the suspect an opportunity to be truthful. The suspect's first mistake is immediate. He denies everything with a shaky, "I don't know what you're talking about." His eyes dart away, and he shoves his hands deep into his hoodie pocket, a classic sign of deception. The officer notes the discrepancy between the suspect's nervous energy and his simple denial. This lie is the first crack in the suspect's story, a crack the officer will gently widen. Knowing he has probable cause from the loss prevention agent's statement, the officer moves to the next step. "Mind if I take a quick look in your bag?" he asks. This is a test. A lawful order is coming, but he first offers the suspect a chance to cooperate voluntarily. The suspect hesitates, mumbling that he doesn't see why he should. This refusal of consent, while within his rights, reinforces the officer's suspicion. It's another tactical error for the suspect, signaling he has something to hide. The officer remains patient, his tone even, not rising to the frustration the suspect is beginning to show. With refusal of consent and the original statement, the officer now has sufficient grounds for a detention. His language shifts from a request to a directive. "Okay, sir, I'm going to need you to step over here with me for a moment. For my safety and yours, I'm going to do a quick pat-down for weapons." The suspect tenses up, but the officer's commands are clear and leave no room for ambiguity. The pat-down is swift and professional, focused solely on areas where a weapon could be concealed. This isn't a search for evidence yet, it's a critical safety procedure to ensure the interaction can continue without the threat of violence. The officer guides the suspect to a less crowded area near the customer service desk. He then lawfully searches the suspect's backpack, based on the probable cause for theft. One by one, he removes the items, high-end headphones, still sporting their security tags, and several packages of expensive razors. Each item is held up clearly for the bodycam to record. The officer methodically lays them out on the counter, creating a visual record of the stolen goods. The suspect's story has completely collapsed under the weight of this physical evidence. The officer's systematic approach leaves no doubt about what was taken. With the evidence clearly in view, the interaction moves to its next legal phase. The officer informs the suspect he is under arrest. He then seamlessly transitions into the Miranda warning, reciting the familiar phrases from memory with practiced clarity. You have the right to remain silent. The suspect stares blankly, the reality of his situation finally sinking in. The officer ensures the suspect acknowledges that he understands each right. This moment is crucial. It protects the suspect's constitutional rights and ensures any subsequent statements can be admissible in court. It's a procedural step that cannot be rushed or ignored. As the handcuffs are applied, the suspect's demeanor shifts from nervousness to resignation, mixed with a flash of anger. He mutters a curse under his breath and pulls slightly against the restraints. This is a critical juncture. The officer doesn't engage or argue. Instead, he uses calm, directive language. Just relax your hands for me, sir. We're going to walk out to the car. He avoids any unnecessary force, effectively de-escalating the minor resistance through verbal command alone. This showcases the importance of officer temperament in preventing a bad situation from becoming much worse. The officer escorts the suspect through the store, past other shoppers. The bodycam captures the uncomfortable stares. The officer keeps the suspect close, guiding him firmly but without humiliation. He maintains a professional silence, not adding commentary or shame to the process. This walk is often the most psychologically impactful part of the arrest for the suspect, a public acknowledgement of their actions. For the officer, it's simply a logistical step, moving the subject from the scene of the crime to the transport vehicle as safely and efficiently as possible. At the patrol car, the officer performs the final safety checks. He places his hand on the suspect's head, guiding him into the back seat, a standard practice to prevent injury. He double-checks that the seatbelt is securely fastened. Every action is by the book, designed to ensure the suspect's safety during transport. The officer's focus is now on logistics, notifying dispatch, arranging for the seized evidence to be logged, and preparing for the drive to the station. The high adrenaline part of the encounter is over, replaced by administrative procedure. Back in the front seat, the officer takes a moment to summarize the incident for the camera. He verbally confirms the time, location, and nature of the arrest. This audio log is an important part of the official record. He might be seen organizing the evidence bags or making a quick notes. This brief moment of calm allows him to mentally shift gears from the arrest itself to the paperwork and processing that will follow. It's a testament to the fact that a police officer's job is often more about documentation than confrontation. So what can we learn from this encounter? The shoplifter's undoing was a cascade of errors: his nervous body language, his immediate and obvious lie, and his refusal to cooperate. In contrast, the officer's success was built on procedure, controlled approach, calibrated language, and a methodical, step-by-step escalation based on observable facts. This breakdown shows that these arrests aren't about dramatic heroics, but about the consistent application of training in law. It's a system designed to protect everyone involved, even the person being arrested. So that's everything you need to know about Target Shoplifter's undoing, bodycam breakdown of the bust. We covered the key points, the fundamentals and why they matter, practical steps to get started, real-world applications and examples, tips for long-term success. Remember, Target Shoplifter's undoing, bodycam breakdown of the bust is a journey, not a destination. Keep learning and improving. If you found this breakdown insightful, hit that like button and subscribe for more real-world analysis of police bodycam footage. Let us know in the comments what other types of encounters you'd like to see broken down. Like this video if it helped. Share your experience with Target Shoplifter's undoing, bodycam breakdown of the bust in the comments.